Hi, and here we're looking at setting an example. And it's quite a broad subject, so I've broken this down into three separate sessions. Let's have a look at the first. The publication Transformational Leadership by Bass and Avalio conceived the concept of idealized influence, and this simply means setting an example. It would appear that these days, if you want to sell your concept and your book, you've got to actually invent a few new phrases. Now, setting an example is a very powerful form of leadership, sadly, often not carried out by senior personnel. They've arrived at their position having done the hard yards and all the experience they've got, and the attitude now is do as I say and not as I do. However, be cautioned. People take in a lot more through their eyes than through their ears. If people talk big and don't do, they just lose credibility. People look up to those who set a good example. And being a leader is about getting respect from your staff. So if you want to be a good leader, set the example first. Being at the helm implies the personal willingness to go out in front, to accept the risks involved, and ensure that your team goes in the right direction and at the right speed. To initiate this, you need the team to assist you. So the easiest way is just to set the example yourself. So the team do likewise and follow suit. And if there's no standard, there's nothing to follow. So set the standard yourself, so there's a model for your staff to emulate. However, this does not imply that you do the job yourself. I've seen too many leaders say, give the job to me because I know it'll be done properly. What is that leader saying about his or her staff? Your task as a leader is to support, monitor, and to regulate your team. There are certain situations, however, when you've got to roll up your sleeves and get involved yourself. And we'll cover a little bit more about this in the next session. In the meantime, let's have a look at what Andrew Carnegie, the famous American industrialist, had to say about setting an example.